Hi guys, come with me on my first ever UAE trip. I visited the UAE shortly before the regional tensions escalated, and honestly, the trip was absolutely amazing. Guys, I'm on board right now, and here I have a headphone, a blanket, and a pillow, and a big screen over here. This is my view. And finally, here's my first meal ever with Emirates. So I have salad, flan cake, a cutlery pack, carrot cake, a bottle of water, bread, small piece of milk chocolate, Kit Kat, butter, and here's my main dish. I order beef stew with mushrooms, served with creamy mashed potatoes and blanched green beans. Everything was pretty good except for the salad, so I would give this meal a 7.5 out of 10. My flight lasts 7 hours, but Emirates keep feeding us the whole time. And here's my snack, a toasted egg and Gruyere sandwich with pesto and ratatouille. To be honest, it wasn't as good as Vietnamese banh mi, so I would give this meal a 6 out of 10. And I finally arrived at Dubai International Airport. The airport is massive. It took me around 10 minutes by shuttle bus just to get from the plane to the terminal. Immigration was surprisingly fast and everything felt very modern and highly automated. The terminal has a futuristic design with a sleek glass and metal look, making the whole place feel spacious, bright, and very luxurious. Alright, now let's get into the most exciting part, the room tour. Starting with the bathroom, since it's quite spacious, here I have a huge bathtub, two separated areas for showering, and a toilet section with both a toilet and a bidet, which is quite common in Middle Eastern country and quite new for Vietnamese people. Unfortunately, the bathtub looked a little bit dirty. Moving outside, we have a wardrobe, a working desk, and there are two single beds. There's also a TV here. And look at the view, it's stunning. I can see Sheikh Road right outside, which is one of the most famous and busiest roads in Dubai. And at night, I can literally hear supercars going by every few minutes, which is crazy. And on my first day, I visited the Museum of the Future, which is right next to my hotel. There is a fun fact that the Arabic calligraphy on the building is actually made from quotes by the ruler of Dubai about the future and innovation. And this three-finger symbol represents win, victory, and love. Alright, and our next stop is the Jumeirah Beach. And right in front of me is the famous Burj Al Arab, often called as the world's first 7-star hotel. And there's a fun fact that the hotel was built on an artificial island and designed to look like the sail of the traditional Arabian boat. And Jumeirah Beach is actually a man-made beach, but the seawater comes from Persian Gulf. Next, I went to Dubai Miracle Garden, which is the world's largest natural flower garden. Everything here is designed with millions of flowers in different shapes and structures. And the most iconic display is the Emirates Airbus 330 airplane covered in flowers. The garden is only open during the cooler months because it gets too hot for the flowers to survive in summer. A lot of people think Dubai is only about skyscrapers, but there are also many peaceful suburban neighborhoods like this. Besides the modern side of the city, Old Dubai is famous for its traditional markets and historic areas. Around Dubai Creek, there's the whole complex of traditional souks, including the goat souks, spike souk, and many local markets selling all kinds of goods. And souk means market in Arabian. Here I am at the goat souk. This is one of the most famous traditional markets in the world. Dubai is known as one of the world's biggest gold trading hubs, where gold is not just jewelry, but also part of culture, business, and investment. Gold souk is also home to the world's heaviest gold ring. It weighs 64 kilograms and holds an official Guinness World Record. There are also utensil souk and spice souk. After leaving the goat souk, I noticed that there's a sound of someone singing, but it turned out to be the call to prayer from a nearby mosque. My next stop is the Dubai frame. It was designed to show the contrast between old Dubai and new Dubai, all in one view. What's interesting is that even though it's called a frame, it's actually a 150-meter tall building with an observation deck at the top. Now I'm at the Dubai Marina Walk, and right in front of me is the famous KN Tower, known for its dramatic 90-degree twist design. This place is surrounded by dense skyscrapers and is known for having hundreds of luxury yachts. Now I'm at Skydive Dubai. This is the place where people come for skydiving and helicopter rides over the city. Look a little bit closer. You can actually see the plane is taking off with skydivers on board. And now I'm on my way to the Dubai Desert, one of the most famous experiences in Dubai. People come here for dune bashing, camel rides, and those iconic sunset views in the middle of the desert. And now I'm doing dune bashing in a Toyota Land Cruiser across the desert, with the driver blasting Arabic music the whole ride, I guess. Honestly, it's such a fun and adventurous experience as long as you don't get motion sickness. Personally, I feel like the desert here isn't that different from the ones we have in Vietnam. At night, the desert comes alive with traditional performances like the Tanora dance, modern fire shows, along with a buffet of authentic Arabic food. For my taste, the traditional Arabic food I've tried on this trip, especially tonight's buffet, isn't my favorite. It's quite salty, heavily seasoned, and a little dry and spicy for me. And after the dinner show, we actually got stuck in the traffic right at the middle of the desert. Because this is such a popular tourist destination, visitors just keep coming in waves. By the time we got back to the hotel, most of the guests there were actually from the same desert safari. And today I'm heading to Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE. Compared to Dubai, the pace of life there is much slower, with a more relaxed atmosphere. This is the Corniche, a long waterfront promenade along the Persian Gulf. The water here is super clear and turquoise, and this is the beach at the Emirates Heritage Village, a spot that shows a more traditional side of the UAE right by the sea. And this is the final destination on my trip, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, one of the largest mosques in the world, able to hold over 40,000 people. It was initiated by Sheikh Zayed, the founding father of the UAE, as a symbol of unity, peace, and Islamic culture. The whole structure is made of white marble with 82 domes, over 1,000 columns, and incredible detailed carvings everywhere you look. Inside, there are massive Swarovski crystal chandeliers and the world's largest hand-woven carpet. Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque isn't just a religious site, but also one of the most important cultural landmarks in the UAE. thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.